Here we go.
All right, it's time.
All right, let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. We'll get started with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome. It is November 3rd. This is the Shawnee County Board of County Commissioners. I'm Aaron Mays. I represent District 3. On my left is Commissioner Bill Rippon. He represents District 1. On my right, Commissioner Kevin Cook. He represents District 2. Good morning, both of you. Our county councilor, Rich Eckert, is at my far right, and our county clerk, Lisa Schmitz, at my far left. Good morning to both of you as well. Let's go ahead and get started with our first item, please.
All right, first item is consent agenda.
We've got quite a few items on the consent agenda today. If there's no questions or concerns, I would move for an approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays. Second has been made by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Next item, item 4, new business. A, county clerk. 1, consider all voucher payments.
Okay, our total vouchers for this time period is $2,557,121.21. We have one payment of note, it's of interest. It's $99,686.97 to Meridian Roofing Solutions for final payment on the courthouse roof replacement project, paid from the roof and parking lot fund. If there's no questions or comments, I would move for approval of the vouchers.
Second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
There are no correction orders, so we'll move to B, public works. 1, consider approval of a project budget and request to solicit bids for construction, both relating to repairs and safety enhancements to the east parking lot at the Shawnee County's North Annex.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works. We had some on the east parking lot that is, I don't know if you'd call it, it's really the only public parking lot that we have. We've noticed that there's some panels that have started to degrade, especially in relation to the handicap parking areas. So we looked at that initially to replace some of those panels, and while we were in there, I got the crazy idea that we could improve some safety for people that park along the curb on Saline Street, provide them with a sidewalk at the back of the curb and then a walkway that goes down the slope to the east parking lot. Right now, there's just grass, and in inclement weather, it can be a safety issue. So I think this will improve safety tremendously. It'll enhance, I think, the east parking area, the approach to the main public approach to the building. So I'm hoping that you will approve my request to solicit bids for construction. The work will take place after the first of the year, and we'll use a combination of roof and parking lot funds and solid waste funds, which, as you know, are 100% user fee generated. I look forward to any questions that you might have.
Questions? Yep.
Do we need to bid this, or is this, or do we have a contractor that's like on retainer on contract?
In this case, I think it's probably best that we, it's big enough that I think we should bid it.
All right.
So, Kurt, what percentage of the project would you say are parking lot repairs versus the sidewalk? Do you have any idea?
I'd say maybe 40, the parking lot repairs maybe 50 to 60% of the project.
Okay.
The parking lot itself, and then the safety enhancements would be the remainder.
And then, is there any of this that we would do in-house typically, or?
We're doing the plans in-house.
Okay.
So it's, we're getting a tremendous benefit in that respect.
Okay.
And they're complete. Everything's ready to go. It's just the usual procedure to get approval to solicit bids.
Okay. Other questions?
I don't have any other questions.
All right. I'll go ahead and move for approval.
I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
C, Department of Corrections. 1, consider request approval to post and fill 2 maintenance technician 1 positions at a cost of $57,997.88 each, salary and benefits, and 1 facilities line supervisor position at a cost of $95,260.21, salary and benefits, to be paid from fiscal year 2026 detention budget funds.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brian Cole, Shawnee County Department of Corrections. I'm just asking today for authorization to post and fill these positions. We know these are with the funds that were approved for 2026. We know that these will not be filled to after we get past pay period 1, but we know that that's about, I believe, about a month away, a month and a half. And it'll take us every bit of that to get those positions filled. So we know that this is not, that these positions will not be filled until 2026 or after pay period 1. And this will help us. The existing maintenance staff that we've had has been the existing staff since 1988. And so this will allow us to expand to be, as we add on to the bigger facility with the behavioral health. Also to, I think, also to enhance preventative maintenance. Also at the department facility, at the Department of Corrections, in all of 3 of our facilities, and this was approved for us to fill through the budget. And I'd stand for any questions you may have.
Questions for Brian?
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Okay, got a motion by Commissioner Cook and a second by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Thank you. Next item, please.
D, Health Department. 1, consider approval of contract C 415-2025 with Aaron Locke, MD, MPH, to continue serving in the capacity of Health Officer and Medical Director for the Family Planning Program from January 1, 2026 through December 31st, 2026.
Good morning, Commissioners. Teresa Fisher, Director of the Health Department. This is an annual contract request. Dr. Locke does wish to desire to continue on as our health officer and the medical director for the family planning. We have been very pleased with the work. She's been with us since 2021. I feel like we've found a good fit with her, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
Any questions?
I'll move for approval.
I'll second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
E, Human Resources. 1, consider approval of contract C 416-2025, a letter of agreement with the Communications Workers of America, Local 6423, for temporary retention incentive pay for the communications call takers and communications specialists 1 and 2.
Good morning, Commissioners. Angela Lewis, Director of Administrative Services. This letter of agreement that's before you is meant to address staffing shortages and help retain experienced personnel in the Sheriff's Office Emergency Communications Center. The temporary retention incentive equals $1.85 an hour for communication specialist call takers and $2.50 an hour for communications specialists 1 and 2. The incentive pay will be effective the first full pay period following your approval and will end with, for all participants, the pay period ending June 26, 2026. We have representatives from CWA and the Sheriff's Office here today, and we'd all be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions?
No. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thank you. So we had done their contract not that long ago. One of the things that was mentioned at the time was the implementation date of that contract, and so this is a way for us to address that and hopefully get that place staffed up here pretty quick. So I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being here. Next item, please.
F, Parks and Recreation. 1, consider the request for change order number 1 to contract C 348-2025 with Multisports LLC to reduce lighting-related work specific to existing crossover courts 10 through 18, resulting in a total contract reduction of $226,971.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tim Laurent, Director, Parks and Recreation Department. We have been working to try to get the cost of this project down a little bit to be more in line with the funds that were awarded for the project. So what we're trying to do, or the final product here, if you approve this today, would be new lights on courts 1 through 9, which are the ones that have lights now. So those would be upgraded to LEDs. And then we would light the new courts, which are 19 through 22. So we wouldn't have lights on the courts that don't have lights now, if that makes sense. We did work really closely with Racket and Paddle, which is the group that we have out there running Crossover, and the Topeka Tennis Association. And so they're all on board with this plan. Yeah, with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Any questions?
So 10 through 18 will have no lights?
No lights, correct.
Okay.
I will say, though, that as part of this, they're going to do some electrical work that will make it easier for us to add those lights in the future. So we'll be ready to go if and when we ever have the funds to do that.
Okay, questions? All right, I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
2, consider approval of contract C 417-2025 with Musco Sports Lighting for the purchase of lighting materials for courts 19 through 22 and courts 1 through 9 at the Crossover Tennis Complex. Purchase will be made through the Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program with funding provided by the Capital Project Bond Fund in the amount of $261,000.
Tim Laurent, Director, Parks and Recreation. So this is obviously part 2 of this. This would be the lighting for the courts that we just spoke about. They are coming from Musco. They are a Sourcewell vendor. Musco is also the firm that we use for virtually all of our lighting. So there's a 25-year warranty on the poles. There's a 10-year warranty on any of the retrofitting that's happening on courts 1 through 9. Well, we should have these 8 to 12 weeks after the confirmation. I would like to note, as we move forward through this, that even with the changes that we've made, you originally awarded $1,722,169 for the project. With the changes that we made on the previous item and then the lighting that we're adding to, or this lighting for the project, that still puts us about $34,000 over that number. So I know that we don't know for sure how much bond money that we'll have at that time. If we run short, then we would either have to use building maintenance funds or perhaps TTA. They've thought about a possibility of adding to it. But I will turn this over.
That's right. Jennifer Sauer, Financial Administrator. The funding that Tim is talking about, that is the remaining funds that we have in the 2022 bond issuance that we had. We have some of the original bond money left, and then since these bonds were issued in 2022, we've been earning interest on that. And so he would be using a portion of that interest. And of course, it all depends, the exact amount depends on when we finally end up making our final payments.
Okay. Any questions?
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Okay, you got a motion by Commissioner Cook and a second by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
G, Commission. 1, consider the reappointment of Brian Armstrong to the Metropolitan Topeka Airport Authority Board.
Okay, so Brian Armstrong's term is up. This will be his final term if we approve it. From what I've seen, I think he's doing a pretty good job, so I'll make a motion that we reappoint Brian Armstrong.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
2, cancel the November 17th commission meeting, commissioners to convene as the Board of County Canvassers at the election office.
Okay, so this is our annual election year cancellation. So we will be meeting at the election office that morning as the Board of County Canvassers. So we'll need to cancel our actual commission meeting, so I'll make a motion that we do that.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 5 is public comment. I did not see anyone signed up.
I don't have anybody signed up, so we'll move on.
Item 6 is administrative communications.
Any administrative communications?
Morning, Commissioners. Ashley Gilfillan, Shawnee County Parks and Rec. I just wanted to invite everyone here today to our ribbon cutting at 11:30 a.m. for our new sand volleyball courts at Gage Park. They're located at 10th and Civitan Lane, and we'll have a special first serve by our nationally ranked women's volleyball team from Washburn University to help kick things off. So we hope to see everybody there.
Okay, great, thank you.
Good morning, Teresa Fisher, Director of the Health Department. I just want to announce that our immunizations program is going to be closed this Wednesday in the morning only. So that's from 8 a.m. until noon. This will allow staff to go out, and we have staff participating in outreach clinics that day. We will resume normal services at 2 p.m., but all other clinical services at 10th Street will remain unaffected on Wednesday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? All right. Commissioner Rippon?
I have nothing to add.
Commissioner Cook?
Nothing here.
Okay. I will also say that the courts are going to have a grand opening. I don't know if it's a ribbon cutting or just an announcement, but they are opening their self-help center today. I believe is it 10 or 10:30? And so I think I'll be there. I don't know. I assume that you guys will both be there as well. So we'll be over there. And then obviously, like Parks and Rec said, the volleyball courts are opening today. So that's kind of a cool thing. I wish it was a little warmer for that though. That's all I've got for administrative communications. So we'll move on.
Next item is item 7, executive sessions.
So we do have a need for executive session today. So I would make a motion that we go into executive session to discuss matters of non-elected personnel, specifically to discuss a couple of departments' org charts. And then I would say let's do 20 minutes, starting at 9:20.
Second.
So a motion has been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. So at 9:20, we'll be in executive session. All right, okay, we are back from executive session. No action was taken, so we are adjourned.